This is how to create a dashboard in Excel with project progress bars. I already have example number 1 down at the top. You can find this entire dashboard on my workbook on my site, or let's get started. I'm going to copy and paste these headings in this first chart just to make it quicker. You can change the colors here, whatever makes sense for you. Because these are going to be different projects, I'm going to color code each one a little bit differently just so each one stands out. Then highlight these cells and insert checkboxes. Next, we can take this entire row here, select all of the cells, and we're going to copy and paste, and we're going to put it right below under project 2. And you'll notice this formula here. This is a count if of those checkboxes in that column, those 4 are true. So as you check it, the total should be going up, and perfect. It's 2, it is accurate, looks good. Next, you can insert a sample milestone here. I'm just going to enter sample and the responsible party initials and then a due date. Let's go up to insert and then icons. We want to be able to insert a folder. So you can type in whatever you're looking for. You could type in something like document and find the appropriate icon. Let's move that into place and resize it down. Once you have these, you can copy paste with Control-C, Control-V. This is going to eventually link to our reference document. Then let's highlight all of these cells and go up to alignment and merge and center. This is going to be the entire progress bar here, so we can copy and paste eventually here after this first one is done. But this uses the repeat function, and you want to follow this exactly as shown. And then we're going to do 70 times our percentage, so this is where our percentage is going to be. So next, let's get that percentage in there. This is going to be a formula. So it's going to be equals count if again, select all 4 of those cells there when those are true, divided by a count A, or the entire possibility of checkboxes in the same column. So that's how you get your percentage. And then let's go up here and change the format to percentage, and you can bold this, make it larger, or just leave it for right now. Make sure you change this font to Playbill, and we can center this, left align it, vertically center it, change the font size. This again is treated as a font size, or a font I should say, and so you need to adjust the font size to make it larger or smaller. Now you've got your entire bar here. You can again change this font up and down, so let's just make some adjustments here until this makes sense. And that's looking like it's fitting pretty well. You can add a border here so that the entire box stands out a little bit better. And then let's click on that folder, and we're going to right click here to link our file. So we're moving this in place, and we can resize by clicking on those circles and moving them. And then now when you click on this, you'll see that your PDF or whatever it was that you linked to is right there. So it's much easier to just click on it here than it would be to email it separately as part of an attachment. So next, we're going to go up to Insert Shape. We're going to draw our shape in. We're just going to cover right over top of that 50% there, and let's move it into place and size it appropriately. You can change this to no outline, or with an outline, you can make it shadow, kind of like a 3D to stand out. There's lots of different options here. Let's go with a light gray. And then we want to link the percentage so that as the percentage changes, it's going to automatically update for you. So type in equals and then click on that cell where your 50% was. And now as you adjust the checkboxes, that will go up and down. So we're going to adjust the font again to make it match more of the above example. And if you're not sure of the font size, you can click on it to check. So let's adjust this up a little bit. And then we will format vertical center, horizontal center. Looks great. Now that you have this example, like I said earlier, you can copy paste. So now let's go up to conditional formatting. We want this bar to change colors as it progresses. So you want to follow this formula exactly as shown. And again, this is a font. So again, when you want to change the color here, you need to click on the font color, not the fill color. So again, conditional formatting, new rule. Every time you want to set a range for this color to change, you need to add a new rule. So this next one here is going to be an AND function because we're going between values. So again, follow it exactly as shown. You can adjust these values as needed if you've got more checkboxes or less, or if you just want a different range. So now let's test it out, and it's looking good so far. One more time to set one more rule. This last rule is going to be the less than function. So again, type this in exactly as shown. You can adjust the number if you wish. Go to format, and we're going to change this to a very light blue. So it starts with light blue and goes all the way up to dark blue. All done.